Hiya, I'm James. I'm in the UK.
And I'm Lexi. I'm in the US. Today's video is American Girl Tries British Crumpets. I wanted to do this video because I have no idea what a crumpet is. And I've never met an American who did. So hopefully I can shine a light on this for a few of you too.
I've tried to explain it to Lexi a few times, but uh, anyway, I would describe a crumpet as a kind of rubbery, chewy dough. Um, to be honest, I wouldn't even call it bread. So let's see how this goes. I think Lexi's already in the kitchen. Okay, so first you add 1 teaspoon of instant yeast to 1 tablespoon of warm water and just set this aside for a few minutes. Next, mix 150 grams or 1 cup of plain or all-purpose flour, 200 millilitres or 3/4 of a cup, plus 1 tablespoon of warm water and half a teaspoon of salt to make a sticky batter. Then what you're going to need to add in your yeast mixture with 1 teaspoon of baking powder and half a teaspoon of sugar. Set this aside in a warm place for 30 minutes and let the yeast do its thing. The surface should froth up and get really foamy. You'll need to grease your crumpet rings with butter. Make sure they don't stick. If you don't have any rings or are feeling creative, try cookie cutters. Heat a non-stick pan to medium-high heat and brush this with butter too. Put about 1/4 of a cup or 65 millilitres of the batter into each mould and cook for about 1.5 minutes. You should see unpopped bubbles on the surface. Turn the heat down to medium and then cook for another 3 to 4 minutes until the top surface is set and the bubbles are finished popping. Remove the rings using a knife if you need to, then cook on the other side for about 20 seconds and then transfer over to a cooling rack.
Well, they didn't come out perfect, but I'm pretty sure I know what I did. I pre-measured the ingredients. and then I put them in the refrigerator to keep the curious cat from being curious. Then when I added the yeast to the cold flour, I'm pretty sure I inhibited it, so I didn't get so many of the nice bubbles. But because I'm pretty sure I know what I did, as long as you don't do that, you should come out with pretty good crumpets if you try this. Let's give these a taste anyway.
To be honest, I've never made these from scratch, so I'm not sure I could really do that much better. Let's see what you think of them.
I'm going to try one untoasted first, just to kind of get the idea for what it might be in its purest form. I did try and use the heart cookie cutter to see how that turned out. It was kind of fun. A smaller cookie cutter might be better. Untoasted, they're a little bit chewy. They kind of remind me of an American pancake, but not as sweet.
Now, try it toasted, the way it's meant to be.
Now for the toasted one. I did put some butter on this, but I couldn't find any jam. Definitely better toasted. I like the crispiness on the outside with the chewiness on the inside. Because they remind me of a pancake, I can definitely see how they'd be good with jam or with some kind of sweetened syrup.
You don't have any jam in that pantry of yours?
If you've seen our pantry comparison video, you'll know what he's talking about. I'll link that video down below.
Did you have fun?
I would definitely try and make these again and not put the flour in the fridge this time.
Okay guys, so have any of you made any crumpets before yourself? If you have, let us know and let us know how they turned out. Please give us a like, give us a subscribe and turn on the notifications so you'll never miss one of our videos, and there will be more coming.
And we'll see you next time here on Big Spoon Little Spoon.